Nintendo Switch has shipped 79.87 million units.
Woo.
Prediction by March increased to 82.27
He said swoop.
million. Listen, the Switch has been selling like
Hotcakes.
who buys hotcakes?
I personally love hotcakes.
I love them too, but
And
you don't.
pancakes
Hotcakes are
and
awesome.
cupcakes
No one has
and
ever bought a
cookies and
hotcake.
burgers.
But do you actually
Yeah.
buy a hotcake or do you make some pancakes?
Both.
I haven't made pancakes in forever.
You would
I always buy pancakes.
Exactly. You don't buy hotcakes. All right, whatever. So they've been selling a shitload.
If it's IHOP,
Those are
I'll buy
hotcakes. There
some
you go.
hotcakes.
Yeah.
Oh man, IHOP might be out of business.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're like one of like 50 companies during COVID that probably won't
Really?
last.
Sadly.
That
Yes,
sucks.
man. Yeah, we went to our IHOP. We were the only people there, and they tried to upsell us
damn.
like when they needed to hit their
Oh.
labor for the day. Would you like some cherry cake?
Please
Would you like
buy
some
it.
ice cream? It's like, no, lady, just give me my.
Don't do your
pancakes.
all you can eat today. Do not do all you can eat for $2 today.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get fired.
Damn.
Listen.
Just buy it.
Nah, man. IHOP needs to get bought out, man. I think Apple should buy IHOP.
Here we go with a bad joke.
Go ahead,
coming.
jeez. Go ahead.
Joke
So they can
coming.
sell apple pies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What?
See, there we go. Bad joke.
You
Terrible.
like that?
Yeah.
This is what they should do. I think IHOP should sell some Switches to keep in business because they've been selling just like their hotcakes.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Them switches.
So, I mean, it's only been like not even 5 years, right? Or has it just hit 5 years? No, it hasn't hit 5 years till March, right?
I don't think it's been 5 years yet.
2017.
Yeah.
So they haven't even hit 5 years yet.
Wow.
And they're competing with systems that have been out for 10 years
Yeah.
to get their top sales. So, do you think that this will be the top selling Nintendo system? I'm not going to say of all time, but Nintendo system.
Yes,
What's the top
yes.
selling Nintendo system? Is it Game Boy?
The Wii?
No, the
Oh,
Wii.
Wii's 100 and...
No. Actually, yeah, it's DS beat the Wii. If you're talking handhelds, yeah, it's like
Wii's like
shit.
107?
If you're talking
Was
handhelds,
it?
I'm not sure the number.
Nintendo NES did like 80, right? I think NES did
I'm
like
about to look it up
80,
right now.
and then Super NES did like 60 mil, and then GameCube, forget about it. N64, forget about it. It's either the Wii or the DS. DS is 150 mil. Yeah.
And they had to fix that because if you remember, the 3DS was really bad.
Yeah.
Like they
The
had to
launch, yeah.
discount
The
it
launch was
super
terrible.
down. So
Yep. That's right.
yeah. So but for consoles in general, it's Wii, right? The highest selling console.
For Nintendo, yeah, I think it's the highest selling
Home
home
console,
console
yeah,
is the Wii.
the
For,
portable
for
console.
Nintendo. Home console, yeah.
This is a weird situation because it's a hybrid, so it has both markets. It's like, how
Exactly.
do you-
That's
how
part
do
of the
you-
plan.
So how do you like rate that
Right.
though?
That's part of the
It's a
plan.
console and it's a portable.
That's the
system.
plan. Unless
So I
you
guess
make it.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense in that regard.
Yeah, man.
So in that way, yeah, it probably will be the highest selling.
It's possible, definitely
It
possible
should be the highest
because
selling.
I mean, all the systems right now have been selling out constantly. Every system is doing very, very well.
I think...
Yeah, I wonder if COVID like really.
Yes.
Yeah,
if
wait,
it would've been the
yes.
same without
Not
it.
every system.
That's a good
Every
question.
system.
Yeah.
Atari VCS. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
That's
If you
okay.
can find, you can't find it. You can't find it in the stores.
Because it's not coming out.
You can't find it in the factories either.
It's out. It's out.
Because they
It's out.
closed. They're not making
out.
anymore. They're like, I got your money.
No, it's out.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
it's
it's
out.
just a computer.
All right,
You can buy it.
I found it. A Nintendo Wii, 101.64 million.
Okay.
Game Boy, 118.7 million.
118 is
Nintendo DS is the highest, 154.9 million.
Well, they had like 9 DSs though. They cheat.
That's fucking
They
crazy.
had 9 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's only 2
DS.
switches.
I think it'll beat Wii though. I definitely think it'll beat Wii.
Yeah, no, I think it will.
I think it will.
Yeah, that's
It'll beat the Wii.
That
I think
is
it'll beat the
nuts.
Wii. And within like 2 years, it'll beat
It
the Wii.
should.
And I think a big bulk of that is gonna come down to. I always watch Smash Brothers DLC. What's the date of their DLCs? Depending on, because they already are like, we're not doing the new system or whatever right now. So it's like, all right, you have the second DLC pack ending close to the end of the year, so you still are pushing the Switch. And depending on what the character is going to be, that's going to sell a lot of Switches. So, but if you do a pack 3, then you're definitely going to sell over 101
Listen, I think
easily.
I think the people who want Smash Brothers have a Switch already.
Yeah, they already
They don't have to have the characters. They already bought a Switch. as far as like getting new people, it has to be something like
Like
the
a Minecraft, the
Steam.
Minecraft,
Like when something weird like that happens, and you're like, okay, maybe I'll jump into this because that's something that
That's what I'm thinking. Like if a Crash or a Kratos, that's
Yeah.
a whole.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother.
I think
thing right
more.
there.
I think it's more so like if Zelda comes out this year, like the sequels, because they have their franchise.
The Metroids.
If the sequels or
Star Fox.
Metroid or F-Zero, whatever, those come out to push this like it is,
Yeah.
it'll continue selling
For
the way
this
it is.
system, yes. Yeah.
For this year,
Yeah.
I think they'll eclipse whatever the hell the target is if those games come out this year.
I'm sorry. To add to that, they did announce Metroid Prime 4, even though they're redoing it. It's still supposed to come out for the
these
Switch.
games are still coming out.
Yeah, so it's like, it's going to be a lot of time still left for the
They
Switch.
could still have a Star Fox. They could still have another Mario.
Yeah.
The other Zelda's already announced, so you definitely work on another Mario.
Yeah, there's sequels still coming, so it's like, it's definitely going to jump over 100.
They rumored an Odyssey, Mario Odyssey
that's
too.
a
So
lot
we'll
of
see how that works
shit.
out.
So the numbers ain't stopping for that.
No. And what the Switch Lite just beat the Wii U in sales.
Yeah.
Like
What didn't beat the Wii U? The VCS about to beat the Wii U.
oh shit.
But I didn't do too good. But I think they just beat Dreamcast. I'm not sure what did better.
Wow.
I don't know.
Dreamcast did really bad though.
I don't know.
Dreamcast did really bad.
And Dreamcast was
2
only
years.
2 years.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sales.
But the Wii U, what, 3? How long was the Wii U?
Yeah.
Wii U was probably out.
3?
Was it 3 years? Was it 3 years?
They are
think it was
literally
3 years,
racing the Wii U. You get any more first party ports on there, and there's no reason to get a Wii U, which is nuts, unless you get deep into the gamepad.
Yeah.
That would be the only reason, is if you want
Mario
the
Maker.
special content you were able to do with the gamepad, which was very unique for certain titles. But
Not a
it's,
multiplayer system.
yeah, Switch. The Switch. What is that? A Conheld? Soul.
A Conheld?
Yeah.
Like Switch.
It's a handle.
Game
I
pad.
personally think the first party titles are awesome. I think it's literally price point. I think that's why the Switch is doing so well. It is $299 to get in, or $199 to get in to play console games, even on a handheld. And at that point, that's going to sell no matter what. And they're not fighting against a $500 price point right now on the competitors, and their time frames are amazing, because at one point Nintendo was like, well, I'm not going to launch my stuff against PlayStation and Xbox, let them go fight it out. So they literally have a couple years of no other competition,
And they're not worried about the competition. So even if they have their upgrade system, right? So they're gonna drop the price of this the Switch right now to like what, $250, and maybe $150 for the Lite.
That would be smart.
So then the other one will be like
Yeah.
300, it'll still be 300, maybe 350 tops.
Yeah.
So that's pushing a whole nother market when you want to play this stuff in 4K. And it's like, okay, now I get to play all these games in 4K. I was waiting for that one. Boom, millions and millions of sales again. Plus it's cheaper. So yeah, that's ridiculous. They didn't even do that yet.
Yep.
Because they didn't make a.
Yeah, they still got that.
Yeah, their Lite isn't going to be. That's going to be $99 at some point. And that's going to kill.
Shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Damn, even with the Joy-Con drift.
Yeah.
And then that's a big fucking deal,
Right?
That never happened to me. I know so many people that have bitched and complained about that Joy-Con drift, and I've never had one.
Serious?
give me-
never had a drift. Wow.
No, dude,
Yeah,
that
dude,
happened to me.
that's us.
I think
All
it
of
was-
us.
It didn't happen to me.
No?
It didn't because I don't use it that much.
You probably took my joystick.
Oh, you don't play it?
Probably
that
mixed
much,
it up.
probably.
Yeah, seriously,
Just
dude.
switching them
Nah,
out.
my Joy-Cons are good.
Really?
Really?
Let me get that.
Yeah, man. How much you want?
I had that.
I bet you
Name
it
the
happens
price.
when you play Smash Brothers too much.
I don't use that.
It's probably a Smash Brothers problem.
I don't use the Joy-Cons for that.
Yeah, if I'm playing Smash, I'm going to use a Pro,
GameCube
or I'll use a
all day.
GameCube
8-bit though.
controller. So, like, I can't imagine if someone's playing Smash with just the two Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
I don't know why you.
I like the freedom.
That shit's gonna break. That shit will break.
I punch when I punch you.
That's
Motion
fucking
controls.
terrible. Oh, we got a Saru sighting.
Saru Maru.
We got a Saru sighting.
Yeah.
Saru.
Cheers.
Cheers to that
Saru.
Saru.
Thank you for coming through, sir.
You got Davis Deli in the house.
Hey, what's up?
going on, Dave?
Deadly? Deadly?
But yeah, I mean, I think that they're those numbers are like not even half of what they'll do. Imagine that.
I don't know if it's gonna top PS2 or the DS, but
Like I
they'll
said,
get
those
close.
games they have 10 years. Those systems have 10 years.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
not
yeah.
even up to 5 years yet.
What was it? 2013?
Yeah.
2013
That's
was
true.
the last.
I mean, when
PS2
you get
game.
to the last year, you get Madden and you get like NBA. You get the 2 titles from EA. That's what your last year is, and that's it.
And Just
And
Dance.
Just Dance will stay coming.
Oh yeah,
Just Dance just came out for the for the Wii.
get it, just those.
Yeah, the Wii keeps releasing it. So Casey over here in Washington, he collects for the Wii free. He has a complete collection, but it's never complete because he's got a new goddamn Just Dance every year.
Somebody came into my job and asked for a Wii version of that. I was like, oh hell no, we don't have any Wii titles. And then when he left, I went in the back and it was a Just Dance for the Wii that just came out. I was like,
Oh,
I was like, how is this here?
So you're apologizing to him right now.
I'm sorry, man.
If you see me, I'm sorry.
I know they probably didn't have it at GameStop.
Oh shit.
He was looking all over
Wow.
for that, man. You told me to have it.
I can't believe that game sells like that.
Listen, it's not
Dude,
going
it
to cost them
makes-
anything.
Oh,
It doesn't
wow.
cost them anything to bring out for that.
Yep.
You know how the licensing for those songs is
All
going to pay
the
for that in
licensing.
seconds.
Man, they gotta get a Just Dance Pokemon edition, and that's just gonna.
They don't
suck.
have it?
Oh, they don't sell right now.
Nah, man.
Yeah.